Many of you probably have heard about the look-back period with Medicaid. Medicaid has a look-back period, which right now is 5 years. Now, we don't know if in the future that could turn into 7 years. We just don't know. But if you have made a transfer today, and it's accepted, you know, you're not breaking any laws. If 7 years from now you apply to Medicaid, then Medicaid looks at your assets, your financial situation. If you made any transfers within the 5-year period, then you will probably be disqualified for Medicaid for a certain period of time. It's a penalty period. But if you have made a transfer 7 years ago, then because it's longer than 5 years, then they would not ask you to go after those assets. Wake everybody up here. Does that answer your question? If you have a trust, again, it's got to be set up 5 years before applying to Medicaid, and you need to get yourself a real good lawyer who knows what he or she is doing to make sure you don't have any problems down the road. Now, when you're transferring funds to somebody, and if you don't have anything else under your name, now you're poor, and you're hoping that those individuals you transfer funds to will take care of you if you need their assistance in the future. Yes?
Can you speak to the differences between the care that you get through an individual policy and then the differences in the care with Medicare or Medicaid?
Okay, the question is, can you explain the difference between the care that is provided through a Medicaid facility versus a non-Medicaid facility?
Yes.
Okay, so somebody, probably not me, could talk about this for maybe half an hour or so, but the easy answer is this. There's this misconception that if we need Medicaid and we're in a Medicaid approved facility, the care is going to be a lot worse than non-Medicaid. Reality is that we have about 240 nursing homes in Connecticut, give or take one. And only 11 out of those 240 do not accept Medicaid patients. And that's because they are a continuing care community or a religious organization. So in general, the majority of nursing homes do accept Medicaid patients because that's where their bread and butter is, even though rates are negotiated through Medicaid and they're getting less money. But what happens is, if you are on private pay and you have a private room, which normally costs more for a semi-private room, so private will cost more than semi-private. If you run out of assets, if you're going to apply to Medicaid, then Medicaid normally does not allow you to have a private room. You would have a semi-private room. If for some reason there are instances where it's dangerous for you to move from a private room to a semi-private room, then Medicaid may approve for you to stay in the private room. Otherwise, you have real good nursing homes, whether it's Medicaid or non-Medicaid, and unfortunately we all hear of stories that some people may not be getting good care, and it doesn't matter whether it's Medicaid or Medicare. I've had the unfortunate experience of going to a few nursing homes and assisted living and adult daycare, and it's incredible the difference.